Hey, cool Catholic school. Gabriel's here with me. We want to wish you a welcome back and hope you had a great 4-day weekend. This is how I'm going to start my memo. I've been uh, learning a lot about video and how to incorporate video more often and some easy ways to do so. Trying something new, and I'm going to go over a few things here in the memo in just a second, but got to put this guy to bed first. So say goodbye. Say bye. Say bye. Good morning, everyone. If you're listening to this, it is most likely Tuesday. It's not Celebrate Monday. It is Tuesday. It is Valentine's Day. So special happy Valentine's Day to you. Hope you have a great day, and let's make it a great week. This week's message is a little bit different, and there's an important topic I want to talk about, and that is we are St. Pat's and classroom expectations. And we're in the lull of winter. It's been mild weather, but students typically spend more time together inside, and I think it's vital that we revisit our expectations coming back from this long 4-day weekend. I have a memo that I have attached to the message that you can review on your own, but also you can kind of listen to this and hear where I'm coming from. I've included PBIS, which is that matrix that has expectations, positive expectations in all areas of our school, cafeteria, hallway, those things. And also just a review of the presentation that Mrs. Shanks and Mrs. Carews presented back in August, way back when, during that hectic, chaotic first, couple weeks back in the building before the students arrived. We went over the We Are St. Pat's, which is this presentation that you're looking at here. What is positive behavior intervention system and supports? Why do we do this? And if you think back to what Jamie and Kelly share with us about learning the appropriate behavior, the same way a child who is learning how to read, we have to instruct, practice, give feedback, and encourage students to behave the way that we expect them to behave. So, just the big areas I want us to focus on this week and moving forward into the spring: dress code, hallways, cafeteria, recess proctoring, bell-to-bell instruction, and using the We Are St. Pat's form. So we're going to start doing some dress code checks during the pledge, during announcements in the morning. I'm going to ask teachers to make sure you're checking students, making sure they have their name tags and their shirt tails are tucked in and they're not wearing fingernail polish, and reviewing the handbook and making sure that we're looking really sharp and looking like St. Patrick's students are supposed to look. Making sure that in the hallways we're at a level 0. Students should be in a straight line, passing through in the hallways. And if you're not getting that, then don't allow your students to move forward. Stop and wait until your expectations are being met before proceeding. Similar in cafeteria, voice level 2 is the maximum. Students need to raise their hand if they're going to get up out of their seat to get anything like a drink of water or use the restroom or get an extra snack. Cleanup time can be stressful, but students need to be held to high expectations and held accountable. So how are they waiting in line? Are they keeping their hands to themselves? And then getting into that accountability piece, what consequences does the student receive when expectations are not met? Same thing for recess, making sure that we're spread out, not 2 teachers in the same place. We talked a little bit about this already. Zones, zone 1, zone 2, being down at the end near the basketball goal, or out on the opposite side of the parking lot. Visibility is huge, especially at recess, and as we all know, being proactive can eliminate a lot of the issues that we've dealt with this school year and in any school year. A great lesson plan is bell-to-bell instruction. So any downtime where students are not actively engaged with one another, we don't have structures in place, the activities are viewed as unnecessary, we can have problems, and that's when students can get into some trouble. The last thing I want to talk about is We Are St. Pat's personal responsibility forms and how are we using those. I'm going to jump over here. I've mentioned a couple things like this PBIS matrix, and I'm going over this memo here that I'll be sharing with you. But down here in the We Are St. Pat's form, ask yourself, is there a certain student or students who you feel like have caused you a lot of behavior problems this school year? And if that's the case, then honestly we should be able to go into Power School and we should be able to go into the log entries and see discipline alerts and see how many personal responsibility forms have been logged this year. That can just be a phone call to a parent. That might be a detention. That might even be more than that. But this is a great way that we put the system in place at the beginning of the school year, and it's partially my fault for not having revisited it as often as we probably should. It's a new tool. It's uniform across all grade levels, and it's a great way to log behavior over time. We can actually search, specific behaviors and see if we have more of a school-wide issue with one versus another. And so it's a great system that we've developed at St. Patrick, and we want to just make sure we're using that. So if you're tired of giving warnings, you're tired of having those side conversations with students out in the hallway or redirecting, use those personal responsibility forms. That's what they're for. Ask administration for support. Let us know what's going on. We want to help you. So just a little bit about our memo for this week. Hopefully this helps explain what I have down here on paper. And as always, if you have any questions at all, just let us know. And thanks for listening and for giving this screencast a chance. Have a great week.